Huawei has made an excellent start to 2026. Firstly, with their fantastic FreeClip 2 open earbuds. I reviewed those recently, and they are currently ranked as my #1 pick for best overall open earbuds. They're now following this up with a successor to their flagship in-ear earbuds and have just launched the brand new FreeBuds Pro 5. Now, the FreeBuds Pro 4 are already one of the best in-ear earbuds on the market. They have a great set of features, excellent all-round performance, including market-leading quality for phone calls. So today we're going to explore all of the improvements the new Pro 5s bring, with some side-by-side comparisons, and whether or not this latest model offers enough to become the new best earbuds on the market. Now, for full disclosure, you may have seen that this video was sponsored, and Huawei did send these earbuds over to me. But they have had no creative or other input into this video at all. I only make reviews completely independently, so I can share my full honest thoughts with both pros and cons, and they're seeing this video at the same time as you. So, starting with the design, we have new finishes, including this lovely sand colour, replacing last year's green. The new blue colour also has a vegan leather finish to the charging case instead, so there's one extra colour to choose from. The case has a few minor tweaks to make it different from the Pro 4s. The LED indicator is now a ring as opposed to a simple dot, the pairing button is elongated, the glossy rear logo panel is gone and now simplified, and the speaker grille is also gone, but the new case will still play a tone when you open it. In fact, now, these tones can be customized in the app. The hinge is now a bit smaller as well, as is the overall size of the case, especially its thickness. It's hard to spot at first, but it is a bit more portable now. The earbuds are slightly refined too, now sporting an oval rather than rectangular stem, though still with that lovely premium glossy finish. They're 10% smaller overall, you can see the difference side by side here. The in-ear portion is a touch smaller, and these are a fraction lighter too. So these should be a tiny bit more comfortable now, though the difference is quite subtle. I can just about feel the difference in my ears, but I'd say both offer excellent comfort and can be worn for hours at a time. Sadly, you no longer get foam ear tips in the box along with the regular silicone tips. This is something I really liked with the FreeBuds Pro 4. Not many earbuds offer this, and I actually preferred the foam tips myself, so it's sad to see them gone now. Strangely, the option to select which tips you're using and adjust the sound profile accordingly is still showing in the app for the 5s. This may simply be mistakenly carried over from the 4s and may even disappear from the app in future updates. But if you own a pair of the 4s already, then your foam tips will still fit the new model if you want to use them. One of my favourite upgrades is with durability. The new Pro 5s are now IP57 protected, which means you can fully submerge them underwater. This added layer of protection can be incredibly useful and shouldn't be overlooked. It could save you from accidental drops in a puddle, and the earbuds might even survive a trip through the washing machine now. Even the case is IP54 protected, which means the case now offers just as much protection as the Pro 4 earbuds did. A very welcome upgrade indeed. The touch and squeeze controls return and are just as responsive and tactile as before. Offering both touch and squeeze gives you a lot of gestures and therefore lots of control options all at once. There's now a new tap and hold gesture though, so you've got even more control options with the new Pro 5s. We've also still got in-ear detection with super responsive auto pause and play, there are head gestures for hands-free answering of calls, and 2 new adaptive audio features. Adaptive volume will adjust your music volume depending on how loud the noise in your environment is. We saw this with Huawei's FreeClip 2 recently, and it works surprisingly well. It's another handy automated feature. The second is conversation awareness, which instantly lowers your music volume and turns on transparency as you start speaking, so you can have a short conversation, and then your settings revert back 5 seconds after you stop speaking. We've seen a similar thing in other earbuds, and this too can be a really convenient feature for hands-free control. But some of those let you customize the feature. I would have really liked to have been able to adjust that 5-second timer, for instance. We get a slight battery upgrade over the predecessor, now with up to 9 hours of listening per charge and up to 38 in total with the case. We also still have wireless charging alongside USB-C. The Bluetooth version gets bumped up to the newest 6.0, multi-point returns, along with the high-res LDAC and L2HC codecs. Also returning is 24-bit lossless audio quality with compatible Huawei devices, and I'll talk more about how this impacts the sound quality later on. The Pro 5's ANC and awareness, or transparency, is now smarter and more powerful. There's a new adaptive awareness mode, which will dynamically adjust awareness based on your environment. For example, dampening out traffic noise whilst keeping surrounding voices, or suppressing train noise but keeping platform announcements clear. So this is in addition to the returning voice mode, which lots of other earbuds claim to offer, but it simply doesn't work very well. Huawei's version of this, however, is one of the better ones I've tested and can be very effective. But adaptive awareness aside, the transparency mode with the FreeBuds Pro 5 is a significant improvement over the FreeBuds Pro 4. The 4's always amplified your surroundings well, so awareness is pretty good there, but it also came with a static hiss sound. The 5's almost completely eliminate that static hiss, but they still amplify your surroundings just as clearly. So that's actually a really nice improvement. As for the ANC, that's seen a significant upgrade too, with a new dual-engine AI noise cancellation, the first earbuds to utilize this. The FreeBuds Pro 4 already have fantastic ANC and are among the best performers on the market, but you can hear a fairly obvious improvement with the new 5's, especially with mid to high frequencies like music and voices, which are some of the trickier things to block out. They even overtake the AirPods Pro 2 for ANC and are extremely close to the AirPods Pro 3, which in turn only trail behind Bose as the best ANC performers. So these are a fantastic pair of noise-cancelling earbuds, with only a couple of pairs on the market that can beat them. I would only caveat the ANC by saying that you may experience a bit of that cabin pressure-like sensation with these on the Ultra ANC mode if you're particularly sensitive to this. This really does depend on each person though, and you still have a selection of different strength ANC modes to choose from, including a new smart dual core mode, which is an improved version of the dynamic ANC previously. I'd also say that there may be some, including myself, who found that the ANC was better when using the foam ear tips with the FreeBuds Pro 4, and obviously there are no foam tips in the box with the new 5's. However, I still found that the ANC was better with the new 5's even when using the silicone tips, so I do think there is a clear noise cancellation improvement here.
Okay, so I'll give you some mic samples now, and we'll start off with the audio captured by my phone so you can get an idea of the conditions. We've got some loud passing traffic in the background and also some really strong wind noise, so pretty much the toughest conditions you can get. And I've now switched over to the FreeBuds Pro 4, and hopefully you can hear just how well these isolate my voice and remove that background noise. These are a fantastic option for call quality. For those who haven't seen my Earbuds Awards video, I currently have these ranked as the #1 option for phone calls. But I do think that the new FreeBuds Pro 5 sound a little bit better. Okay, so I've switched over now to the new FreeBuds Pro 5, and hopefully you can hear the difference. Again, these isolate my voice extremely well from background noise, but I just think my voice sounds a little bit clearer with these. There might not be enough of a difference that owners of the current FreeBuds Pro 4 need to upgrade, but I am ranking these just ahead in terms of call quality. Like I said, these are very punishing conditions. I can hear the wind rushing past my ears as I speak, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to hear me just fine. So if you're looking for a pair of earbuds that are good for call quality, I don't think you'll find anything better than these right now. Let me know in the comments though, what do you think of the mic quality, and do these sound better than the FreeBuds Pro 4?
The FreeBuds Pro 5 take the very good sound of the Pro 4's and elevate it with greater clarity, more controlled bass, and a much more balanced tuning. There's less of a V shape to the sound, so vocals in the mids shine through more prominently, and the bass doesn't overpower as much. It can still carry just as much of a punch and impact, but is now more balanced with the other frequencies. Details in the treble are easier to discern now as well, as are individual instruments in the mix. The max volume seems a touch louder with the new Model 2, so there's definitely a nice all-round improvement. Just as before, we've got lots of ways to customize the sound here, including a 10-band custom EQ, and there are some new preset options as well. Now, despite what I think is a clear improvement from the predecessor, I wouldn't say that it's quite enough to lift these from the very top of the A tier category, where the Pro 4s also sit, into that elite S tier for sound quality. These definitely have very good sound quality and should exceed the expectations of the average user. But for the audiophiles among you, I'd say these probably still won't make the cut for you. Now, like the FreeBuds Pro 4, these do offer lossless quality sound with compatible Huawei devices. I spent a lot of time testing this out and comparing it against LDAC and AAC, and in all honesty, I personally struggle to hear any significant difference. As always, the driver's DSP and tuning have a far more significant impact on the sound quality than the codecs do. This is the type of thing that audiophiles are likely interested in though. But remember, the FreeBuds Pro 4 offer this lossless feature too, and realistically, not many people watching this will actually own a compatible Huawei phone
to be able to use the feature anyway.
The same goes for spatial audio, another Huawei exclusive feature. The head tracking is fairly smooth and it's actually really great for enhancing movies and games, especially when paired up with a corresponding EQ. I'm not a huge fan of this for music though, so I don't think you're missing out too much if you don't own a Huawei phone.
I think the only other thing to touch on is sound leakage, and this isn't noticeably different from the FreeBuds Pro 4. Both models actually do a pretty good job of keeping sound leakage to a minimum, but it does of course depend on how well these fit your ears, and it might be the case that not having the foam tips actually makes this worse for you.
The FreeBuds Pro 5 of course have gone into my earbud ranking spreadsheet, and based on the overall performance, they're currently sat in second place overall and are narrowly edged out by Technic's AZ100. That's mainly because of Technic's having better sound quality, which naturally is a highly weighted category. But there are lots of things the FreeBuds do better, like ANC and calls, so it does depend on your personal priorities. The main point is that these are clearly a fantastic all-round performer and one of the best earbuds you can buy right now. What surprised me most though is the pricing. They'll be selling for $179.99, just as the predecessor did, which already undercuts a lot of the close competition. For context, Sony's WF-1000X M6 cost £249, and Technic's AZ100 sell for well over £200 as well. Until the 4th of April, the FreeBuds Pro 5 will actually be discounted to just $149.99 at the Huawei online store, which is excellent.
I don't get any kind of commission if you buy them, by the way. I'm just letting you know that the performance you're getting for the price is unusually good. And with where the competition currently sits especially, I think this is an extremely good deal.
As an upgrade over the FreeBuds Pro 4, this latest model is a more polished and refined version across the board. The performance is just a little bit better in most categories. That does therefore mean that owners of the FreeBuds Pro 4 don't need to upgrade, and if you can find them significantly cheaper, then the older version may be worth getting instead. But with the early bird discount on the new model, they're actually going to be hard to beat in terms of value for money. The Pro 5s are not a perfect earbud. There are lots of Huawei exclusive features that the vast majority of users are going to miss out on. There are minor annoyances like no longer having foam ear tips in the box and the need to sideload the companion app on Android. And of course, availability might be a problem depending on where you live. For example, for those of you in the US who may need to import the earbuds if you want them.
But as an all-round package, these earbuds are incredibly hard to beat, especially when you consider the price. With the excellent FreeClip 2 launched last month and now the new FreeBuds Pro 5, Huawei has made a very strong start to the year. Right now, they're the company to beat for true wireless earbuds.
Let me know in the comments what you think of the new Huawei FreeBuds Pro 5 and if you're going to buy a pair. Are these the new best earbuds on the market, or can you name a better pair? If you have any questions on these, of course let me know those too. If you found this video helpful at all, please give it a like to let me know. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and hit the notification bell so you actually get told when new videos go live. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time.